Good morning, it's Monday, and guess what? My electric and my NFC went through, and I am only in the negative $102. So I'm like, yay! So that's pretty easy to get. Oh God, there's a million cars behind me. I can't see them. Like my foothill's fogged up, right? But my camera, I can see really well to back up, so that's good news. So I was planning on working all morning, hoping to get an incentive while I could, but I mean, again, probably not going to happen because last night while we were working, one of our second cousins or whatever needs to go to the dentist, so I'm going to take them like at 11 o'clock, which means that's a cut at 10 o'clock, and it's already basically like almost 9 o'clock, so I'm going to get one order in and then go get them and then stay there until they're done, and then I'm going to work a little bit more. So I'm hoping I can at least make the $102 that I need. And I've got, because let's face it, what I got yesterday is not going to be like for tips coming in. It's like 20, I want to say it's in the 20s or something. I don't know. I need to look, because I would think, yeah, maybe it should be more than in 20s. But I even though I took a lot of $30 orders, and like 30, let's say $35, something like that, a lot of them paid 20 some dollars. Like most of it, wasn't tip, or if it was like $10 worth of tips, and most of it was actually the Walmart paying me, which is cool. I'm not gonna complain because I totally needed the money last time. Like I said, I totally sent it as much as I could to make whatever would go through. So I was pretty proud that it was only $102, because remember I was like, oh shit, I need like 400, and I thought last night I thought I was gonna need like $120 today. So I was a little bit better than I thought, that's what I was kind of guessing. When the time I put the money in, I was just like, what, and then there was money on my NFC, so it's like, because I think I had 2 months worth. So I basically ordered my Walmart shit that I needed, and I'm gonna pick it up at about 3 o'clock ish to 4, because I gotta take Aiden to work anyway, so I figure I'll get it then and go home. So I guess my cut time will be around 3. I can work a little later than 3 because I figure 3 o'clock was safe to pick up my stuff, you know what I mean? So I had time, so if I was done by 4, I could just go pick it up and then go home, you know what I mean? And then take Aiden to work. So that's what I was kind of gauging there. And then I still have money for gas, so I could put gas in the car and get some breakfast and then go to work, which I think I'm thinking about going to get gas right now before I get, because I don't know how the NFCU works. Like, I don't know if they're gonna be like, oh no, we're gonna put a hold on your money, which would be bad kind of too. But I have money on my Chime, so if now I'm like, wait a minute, fuck it, I'm getting food first and then I might get gas, and hopefully they don't put a hold on it. See, I know my NFCU doesn't, my bank doesn't, because like I said, I can get $20 worth of gas. It isn't a problem. Like, I've never had a problem with them trying to hold money, like using my Walmart Plus. But I know with I want to say it was with Chime, they're like, oh, you don't have $75 in your account, you can't get gas. Like, literally, what the fuck? Yeah, it is their turn. Anyway, I wanted to tell you because, okay, yesterday went pretty well. Like I said, it went pretty well. And then I guess, me and my husband discussed this thing that I had to remember. I was like, oh, we're never gonna be friends, blah, blah, blah. I think in the last video I said something like that. And I don't know, I do feel better. I feel like I'm just, like I said, I'm just so crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think the last video I was like kind of depressed, right? I was like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? It's like an emotional roller coaster. Maybe it's, I don't know. It is what it is, okay? But I feel a lot better. You know what I mean? I feel like he said he was upset that he couldn't see, which I guess I get, because they said he really does get very frustrated. Just like yesterday, we were at the store and we went to 5260 to go shopping, and I swear my husband was having such anxiety at the store. He's like, more than normal. Like, I was like literally going, oh my God, this place is too crowded. He was just free, because and I get it. I was like, well, it's Sunday, and I'm like, yeah, it's like, this is why he kind of prefers Harps. Like, he needs a store that doesn't have as much traffic as Walmart. It's too much. It's just way too much for him. And yeah, so and I get it. I'm used to maneuvering in the stores, you know what I mean? Dealing with traffic, and I hadn't done it in a long time myself, you know what I mean? But and I didn't see anyone hardly I knew. It was like, what the hell? It was like, Mike wasn't there. I wanted to say hi. I was going to try and say hi to him, and then he wasn't even there. And, you know, I was like, dude, does anyone even work here anymore? But, yeah. Oh, okay. I wanted to tell you, though, before this video, before I get to Chick-fil-A, because that's always I'm going to get breakfast at. I'm going to just do the 4 count thing. But, what was it? Yeah. There was, I think, our last grocery order that I had to drop off. There was a dog across the street, and I don't know if the dog was friendly or not, because the owners, they never yelled, oh, don't worry, my dog's not gonna bite, you know what I mean? They were just yelling at the dog to come back and, you know, whatever. And this dog running at me, and this is after, okay, remember that nipping thing? I still kind of am a little paranoid now because about dogs, you know? Like, I don't know, I just imagine, because now that I mean, I have, you know, like they said, it's amazing what they can do to you, tear you up and shit, right? So, oh shit, this is gonna suck. But I'm just gonna park over here for a second maybe, and then finish this story, and then, you know, go in the thing. But yeah. So like let me stop here for a second. But focus here. Sorry. Okay. So I was scared. I literally was scared because the dog was running around me, and I didn't know if the dog was going to attack me or not. Because here's this owner yelling at the dog to come back, whatever. You know what I mean? Like it might bite. And because it was a puppy, and maybe it's still new with this shit. And all I could picture was this dog biting me. All I had to do was deliver 1 water to the door. So I'm screaming on this person's lawn because I was like, oh my God. And I was like, is he gonna, you know? And I don't know. Thank God he never did bite me. But the other thing, me being scared, my husband's like, don't, just go take the daughter to the thing. He was trying to, but I couldn't. I was like, oh my God, I was that terrified. Luckily, the dog eventually did leave, you know? But I was like, he went back to its owner and then got in the house. But I was freaked out. I was just like, oh my God. I don't know. I just said, if they said, oh, it's friendly, fine, then I would have kept going. It would have been fine because I would have realized, hey, maybe it's just really hyper. You know what I mean? But the hyperness of a dog, and like you can't tell like what mood it's in, you know what I mean? I couldn't tell if it was being aggressive or not, you know what I mean? And if it was being aggressive, it could be because I knew I was scared of it, like literally terrified. You know, it's like, holy shit, oh my God. But yeah, all I can remember is getting nipped, and then also imagining the dog biting my leg and tearing some flesh off of it. And I know I've never ever had that happen, but I mean, it scarifies me. I don't want a dog taking a piece of my leg. And I have literally thought about getting some pepper spray. I was like, dude, if a dog bites me or try, you know, I don't spray that little punk in the eyes, I guess, because I just like, not that I would have this dog, but oh my God, because I am a little more scared of dogs. Like, we were in somebody else's yard the other day, and I had to deliver, and they had 3 dogs out, and those dogs were kind of questionable if they were friendly or not too. Because you can usually tell, like I said, most time, like the dogs that are friendly, they just come up to you all gentle and whatever. Like, you know what I mean? They don't, like these other dogs, some of them, they definitely seem like they were like deciding what to do. Like, you know, why are you here? What are you know what I mean? You could just feel it. So I feel like after that dog nipped me, if you saw this video, because I posted it today, I am a little bit scared of dogs. It's so crazy, right? I'm like, what the fuck? I am not usually afraid of dogs. Like I said, I've never had a problem. I've been lucky, but I keep hearing about people getting bit. And then I, you know, they get those mail mountain. There's a reason that they say this. There's a reason they say put your damn dogs up. You know what I mean? And I get that that's their territory. We're in their territory. They're just doing their jobs, you know? So that's what's freaky. It's like, oh my God, I don't want to have to deal with that. But yeah, like I said, I think this is why this is the 3rd dog. I just wouldn't know. I didn't know, but the second one, those 3 dogs, they did scare me. Like, I was able to put the groceries there and get the hell out of there, but I was scared because, like I said, I couldn't tell what they were gonna do, and they looked like they were deciding whether they should attack me or not. Like, that's what they were deciding. Am I a problem? Am I not a problem? That's what they were, you know. You could kind of tell, and it was freaky. So I was like, get in, get it there, and get the hell out of there. So, you know, anyways, someone just sent me a message, but I'm gonna go get my food and get on work anyway. So I'll talk to you later, and hope you're having a great day. But yeah, I was like, I can't believe I was that scared. All right, bye.